going in this direction now. Yeah, so this side is blocked off and useful items laying around. A farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us? It was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own two eyes. When that doctor put his knife to his bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. So don't disrespect the god of the land. I don't always want to engage in combat, but sometimes these monsters don't really give me an option. They can at least be kind enough to drop some loot when they die. Uh... 700. I mean, I really don't need these. 700. Okay.
これで戦える。
今何かが飛んでったぞ。
シュウ君、一緒に逃げよう。
Okay, so that's the direction I'm supposed to go. I've been here before, haven't I?
2人はどこに？ひなこ、こっち！
I was about to ask if I was going the right way, but it looks like I am. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show, man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Yeah, I think I've heard that baseball is very popular in Japan. You're not in your right mind right now. You're lost, that's all. Trust me. Yeah, so like I was saying, I heard that I think baseball is really popular in Japan. I'm curious to know why, of all sports. Uh, so I got a kitchen knife now? What the hell is that? It looked like it was spraying some kind of acid. That's why I was trying to keep my distance. A face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4. Monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. Faces spewing vile things. A monster in the form of Miko, a shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? A particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours. The greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts, all chummy with me. All of it completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. Gets really comfortable with women, but not with guys. think I know what kind of monster this is. I guess hinting to be. Have I been through here? I feel like I might have been through here before.
よく聞いて。ひな子をほっといて。もう手遅れなの。どうしようもない。このままさ、何の役にも立たない。
俺もわからない。苦しんでる。このままにしておく。
Try going. This way blocked off. That's gross. Emma. Using Hakora to upgrade Hinako's ability, it wouldn't place it back in a Hakora after writing your wishes. I could increase my health and standard, but I really don't think I need to. I mean, should I?
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひな子を。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。ありがとう。
See, I can hear him. I can hear him. So that's the direction I'm supposed to go, but what about over here? Oh yeah, another toolkit. Yeah, so now I understand the importance of toolkits. I'm definitely gonna try and be more conservative with the way I use them. Nothing over here. Stubborn bastards. Oh god, he's leaking.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。Almost. I really want to get another Omamori slide. Almost there.
This is a middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. Remember her surprise when she heard that I called you partner. So even back then she was jealous. Evil Warding Lantern. A type of revolving lantern that was a long history of Ebisu Gaoka. The picture's silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ebisu Gaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ebisu Gaoka, there is a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it on their front door during Obon.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒、遅かったな。さあ行こうぜ。
Okay, see, so Rinko just confirmed my suspicion that Hinako is dead. And none of this is, I guess, real. As before I continue to the middle school, I actually saw a path back here that I want to check out. Don't know if it leads anywhere. Is that the statue that those drunk guys vandalized? Oh. I don't know why I always bother with combat. It just dawned on me that I can just go around some of these monsters. I don't know, maybe I just like fighting.
昔はシュウとこの辺で道草食ってた。鍵がかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。も
相棒も疲れただろ。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
分かった。
柊君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいてね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくても。
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。柊君はずっと先頭で頑張ってたんだから、後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Alright, so I guess I'm in charge of finding the key now. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so I got the map now. Okay. So there's only 2 floors. Okay.
卒業以来だな。
Of course I'm gonna hear footsteps. Alright, guess I'll go door by door. If they decide to even open for me. Hell yeah. I'll leave that there for now. Teacher journal. The vice principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He has the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. So he lost the keys.
キーボックスが開かない。鍵がいる。
Now we need to find another pair of keys. To all faculty on patrol duty, to prevent students from going to the 2nd floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo. To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. So foxes seem to be a recurring theme. Okay. Now I need a combination lock. Or a combination, I mean. I need a combination. The question is, where do I find it? Aoi Takeshi. Aoi Takeshi. school founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can, borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was Ebisugaoka Middle School. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine scene on school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look who's out here. No. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have to go out there at some point or another, but first I want to continue exploring the inside of the actual school. I'm guessing it's the same for the other stairwell, right? What's that sound? I forget the name of that device they use to calculate the amount of radiation in the vicinity. Do I want to open that? Isn't it called like a... I forget what it's called. Geiger counter? What was it called? This side is also locked as well, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So now I gotta find keys and a combination for that one locker. Chrysanthemums grown by our very own vice principal have won the governor's prize. Did you know that Vice Principal Matsuo has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the Floriculture Fair held by the Prefectural Council. If you haven't already taken this opportunity to admire the Vice Principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school grounds. Stairwell. The Vice Principal is so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. Nothing over here? Origami of rumors. Ha, looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. I'm guessing the fox god, right? As a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic, you write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper. Fold it into an origami fox and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Ebisugaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when this school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at the time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television. And I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. But this time it was a world that only Shu and I knew.
この祠、学校創立より古いとか。ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Yeah, so I've heard that this town used to be bustling with activity because of a dam and a coal mine, but once those were all used up, everyone simply left.